coming to you live from the vicinity of Naples, Florida. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, the last Friday of the year. You can't really see anything out there, so let's just shut this down here. Whoop. Says the RV DJ that the bar is officially open. Hello, everybody. The Curtis family, the man, the myth, the legend, the traveling world. Thank you, everybody, and Happy New Year. In case I don't see you, we're planning to do a New Year's Eve mini teeny lounge, which is going to be, I don't even know what day it is. But we're going to do it like we do every year. From from Eastern European time, we begin celebrating New Year's Eastern European time, and we'll end the live stream celebrating New Year's at the Greenwich Mean Time, London time. Linda Barker, hello, Robert, and everyone. Marvelous action, I'm on time. Okay, everyone, Robert and Lily. And Jim in DC is here. Jerry Bell, hello, Pelican Heads. Well, here we are, last one of the year. And celebrating here in Naples, Florida, which is like, 2 hours away from our home base, not even. In fact, Ed in Ohio, happy Friday. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Yeah, we ate. It was good. We celebrated. We went to Mom's, and what I did, we roasted a pork shoulder, which is kind of like our tradition, and yuca, which is cassava. And I pretty much, I roasted the pork at my house, and then we transported it to my mom's, and then we finished it off there for another hour or so, and then we cooked, we boiled the cassava with onions and garlic and bacon, and Doug Himlick, happy Friday from Northern Indiana, RV, capital of the world. Yes, it is. Jeffrey Di Bartolo, hello there. I almost forgot the live stream. Yeah, my mom forgets once in a while. Happy Friday, Robert. Hope you're doing well. Hello to my fellow Pelican Heads. Is Mini Teeny Lounge music considered yacht rock? I was watching this video yesterday about Rick Beato. He does videos about music and whatnot, and he really does not like that yacht rock moniker, but I guess it is. Yeah, yacht rock it is. It's really the way he puts it. It's really a fusion of jazz and rock, right? Pete Diaz from Key West. We gotta go back to Key West. And Sherry Brennan, happy Friday, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Bob Poole, hello and happy Friday, Bob and Verna in Wickenburg, Arizona. Julie asks, why are they in Naples? Well, it's a very nice town. In fact, we were in Sarasota earlier today, but yeah. It's a thing. We're on a mission. Accomplished. Hello, Robert, and everyone from here in Pennsylvania. Hello there, CJ Ram Adventures. Ram. Yeah, those are nice chassis, those Rams, aren't they? Happy Friday and Happy New Year. Greetings from where I currently am. Port Coquitlam, BC, hometown of Terry Fox. All right. And Brandon Stargell, hello, happy Friday. Hope everyone had a great holiday. We got a great holiday. Sofrito and wine is always good. By the way, I'm having my last of the 6-point resin double IPA from Brooklyn. I haven't been drinking all that much IPA, believe it or not. And this one is not very cold. I spent most of the day, outside the fridge. Peter, I'm currently driving to the west into the sunset, heading towards Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I've never been there, but it's on the list. And Jason Mason Smith, happy Friday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Robert. Hope to see you in Tampa, definitely. And in Tampa, we're gonna do, I think, if all goes according to plan, which the plan is like, it's incredibly aggressive, or aggressive is not the word. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, we're gonna have a Winnebago meet and greet on the 16th, Thursday, from 2 to 4 p.m. And that's gonna be at the Winnebago booth, which I haven't even looked at the map. So go to the website, look at the map at the Winnebago booth. That's gonna be with me and all the other ambassadors. Then on Saturday, we're gonna have one at that barn, at the influencers barn, which is on the southwest corner of the fairgrounds, and that's gonna be at 11 a.m. That's gonna be only an hour, 45 minutes really, and that's sponsored by the Florida RV Traders Association, the RV show. And then that same day, Saturday, we're gonna have one at 2 to 4 p.m. again at the Winnebago booth. So plenty of opportunity to meet and greet. And besides, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be walking around the fairgrounds pretty much the whole time. So if you see me, doing a live stream or whatnot, don't be shy. Just say hello. DG, hello DG. DG, I didn't know. Thanks to DG, now we know that there is sparkling rosé Malbec. It's not sparkling, just rosé Malbec. Or Malbec Rosé, would that be? Anyway, hi Robert, Alma, and everyone in the chat. Happy Friday, Happy New Year. Has anybody seen my mom? I haven't seen my mom, but then again, you know me and this thing. Never forget about Friday Live. Alexa reminds me every week. Hey, that's a good way to do it. I never got an Alexa. I'm like, but then again, I have the Google lady, which is almost as annoying as Alexa. So I don't know. Ryan G doing the I-40 trip west next summer from Wilmington, North Carolina to Barstow, California. That's a great trip. I-40. Yeah, I want to do that one again. Greeting, 911 truthers and retards from the UK, from Bournemouth, which I don't know where it is, but I'm sure it's lovely. I want to go back to the UK. I want to go everywhere. It's like, it's such a big world, so little time. Rick Beato trashed the term. That's one of his best rant videos. I'm glad you watch him too. Yeah, it's like I refuse to mention to use the term yacht rock ever again. Okay, now tell me how you really feel. I don't take terms and things so seriously, but I guess yacht rock could be considered by some musicians. You're not too far from Punta Gorda, Florida, where I grew up. Oliver DeVries. I've been to Punta Gorda a couple of times. We have to go back. Yeah, this whole area, this whole western coast of Florida, is full of hidden gems that home base is relatively close to here. I don't know why I don't come here more often. Anyway, midweek holiday screw with my timing. Yeah, it's a Tennessee Mountain. I'm like, I don't know what day it is. It is like, I have no idea. I can't wait for January, reset, boom, we're back to like regularly scheduled programming. Actually, it doesn't taste so bad. It's probably like not even 60 degrees, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's good stuff. Hey, Mr. Remy, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Oh, we have a, hold on, I'm on the wrong screen here, man. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. You would think after so many years I would know how to use Facebook Like, but JM, thank you for that. I don't have the little bell, but thank you for that super chat. Happy New Year to you too. Is that the only super chat I've missed? Yes, so far so good. Gary Gorky, we did the Lake Superior Circle tour, and man, it was awesome. 1,300 plus miles. We wanna I wanna do like that. That was the original plan for last summer. I don't know what happened, but the original plan for last summer was to circle the whole Great Lakes. But maybe we can do that this summer. Hey, Mr. CLT, culture, lifestyle, travel in the house. Jackie Trujillo and everybody, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Mike Scotch, I watch Rick Beato as well. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, he does. This is such a complete musician. I mean, he can play the guitar. He knows everybody. It's like very cool. Traveling Robert, the question of the evening is, did you remember your fire ring and have you been following the pre-clicking instructions? What are the pre-clicking instructions? Now, I did not bring the fire ring on this particular trip, but we're taking several to Quartzsite actually. Goddesses on the road, hello, Ely moderators and all the Pelican heads. Happy Friday. Is that new Minitini I see? I'm not saying anything. But yeah. It's a surprise. Robert, please plan for after parties in Tampa. Absolutely. You know, the one thing with Tampa, I'm not gonna have the trailer there. I'm not gonna have the RV. I'm actually flying to Tampa, but we'll figure something out. I'm sure I'm gonna have a special car pass that I could go places. So we'll definitely have to stop by. I remember the last after party was great. It was us and Totalmente Perdidos were there. You know, Andy and Letty, and good times. Hi guys, happy New Year's to everyone. Hope everyone 2024 was good year for them. Yes. 2024 was pretty good. In hindsight, I probably said yes to too many things, and parts of the summer, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, were a little stressful. I didn't do exactly what I wanted to do, but that's going to change this summer, hopefully. And yeah. Where is Robert today? A bit late. We're in the southwestern corner of populated Florida, in the great town of Naples. No mom sightings yet. I told her. Oh, Joe, I am here. There you go. Everybody say hello to my mom. Maybe I'm behind here on the chat. Are you anywhere near Pelican Bay? It seems like an appropriate place to stay. Nameless. Pelican Bay. That rings a bell. Let's see. Where's Pelican Bay? Isn't that in Florida? Oh, there's a Pelican Bay Boulevard in Naples. There's a Pelican Bay, Texas. There's a Pelican Bay, but no, I guess not. We're really in the outskirts of Naples. Calling this like Naples proper is probably a stretch. Maxine Oliver, hello, Robert, Ilian, Mom. Hope that you've had a wonderful Christmas and happy Friday. Yes, we had a great Christmas. I went to Mom, as I said. We had dinner. We invited a friend, and yeah, it was intimate. Young Dave, Rick Beato interviewed Yacht Rock icon Christopher Cross. Man, that guy can play guitar. He actually filled in for Richie Blackmore and a Deep Purple gig once. And what I didn't know that Rick Beato said, I didn't know that Toto, you know, the band Toto, which is the epitome of jazz rock, they played the most of the songs for Michael Jackson's Thriller album. Like the musicians were the. I did not know that. Jim in DC, does it have that new Minitini smell? No, because it is not new. State Rayfan, hello Robert, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm Mark Jones, hello there, fellow Pelican heads. Oliver DeVries, Robert, did you get a chance to visit Matlacha, Florida? I know it's one of your favorite places. No, but we're gonna do that as soon as we return from the west. And I have the email. You know, the owner of the place of Sugar Sand invited me to spend a few days there. I know right now is probably the high season, right? So. Uh, Oh wow, my screen had you in 7 minutes all this time. 7 minutes? Really? Sometimes these things get delayed. Rick Villaro has quite the music knowledge. Yeah, I discovered him recently, actually, probably 6 months ago. Sometimes I watch videos about how certain records were recorded, like like classic records, like Dark Side of the Moon, that kind of thing. And one of these days, the YouTube suggestion. I'm like, oh, this guy seems to know what he's talking about, and I started watching, and now every once in a while, I get a video from it. Like the YouTube algorithm is crazy. Like when I was researching for videos about Sony cameras, and then all I got was Sony cameras. I recently, which you haven't seen yet, I recently bought this little guy, and I was watching, tutorials about this little guy. Well, now everything I get is, how to get cinematic footage with this little guy. And the last thing I want to do is really get cinematic footage. I'm a 60 frames per second kind of person now. That's the way I like to film these days. Desiree Van Welsum, RV Cruising. Did you buy a Class C? It's possible. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Do you have any plans for the New Year's? Any plans to go to any country or any states? Master Gamer T. What I'm gonna do this New Year's, after I do, I'm just gonna stay home probably, and watch the ball in New York. The big ball come down and whatnot. And of course, I'm gonna do a mini teeny lounge on my other channel. By the way, Sonia, we have to get together and do that rehearsal. We made we may have to postpone. I forgot what day we agreed upon, but tomorrow we're still gonna be here. So maybe Sunday or Monday, we'll see. Journal your way. I heard that Sweden is way ahead of their times. McDonald's has 4 plant-based options. Another reason not to go to that McDonald's, huh? Florida bound next Thursday morning. Fingers crossed there are no snowstorms during the drive. Hey, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Looks cozy, whatever it is. It's quite nice. Garces on the road. Not sure how long you'll be in Naples, but Tuesday is Cajachina Day if you're still around. Man, that Cajachina might be worth a drive from Miami. We'll see. I would love to. We're not gonna be here until Tuesday. We're heading back to Miami on Sunday, but I have to try that Cajachina one of these days. Anywho, let me reset the chat here a little bit and see some of your. I'm motion for a New Year's Eve Minitini Lounge. Can I get a second? Yeah, we're gonna do it from 4 to 6 p.m. No. 4 to 6. No, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Eastern Standard Time. Because 5 p.m. would be midnight. Hold on. Yes. 5 p.m. would be midnight Eastern Europe. Like Finland, Poland. Then 6 p.m. would be midnight, like from Spain all the way to like Germany or even farther. And then 7 p.m. would be midnight London, Greenwich Mean Time. You have to, it's Zulu time, right? So that's how we're going to do it. And we're going to do the countdown for the 3 time zones. And of course, for Remy Passion, it will be already New Year's, it will be January 1st. The new Minitini soon, guess it's not that mini anymore. Uh, Hi, Bob. Would you sing happy birthday to my wife, Debbie? Thanks, Paul. Paul West. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Hello, Robert. I hope you're doing well. From Shadow Games, I had a quick question. Do you ever sing any of Desi Arnaz songs? I've done Cuban Pete from time to time, but no, not really. I mean, he sings some like Babaloo. That's like the classic, like. Uh, I sent the link. We decided on Sunday at 4 p.m. Yeah, Sunday at 4 p.m. we'll be back. Yes, Sunday 4 p.m. we'll be back. Jimmy DC, if you don't know him, go back and watch Rick Beato series, What Makes This Song Great. Great stuff. He has yet to interview Robert. Hey, we got to talk about desert rain, right? Or driving to the west. So I'm not saying that means yes. Did you buy a Class C, right? Well, what can I say? It's gonna be a project. It's gonna be a project. Deborah Salanga. Hi, Robert. Been following you for quite a while. Love your shows. Would you recommend Lake Tahoe or Oregon? We need to pick one. I would do the Oregon coast. To be honest, as far as road trip goes, Lake Tahoe is beautiful too, and you can combine that with Carson City, which is the capital of Nevada. But I enjoy, as far as scenery goes, I enjoyed the Oregon coast more. Now, if you're the kind of person who wants to get on a boat or a kayak or a paddleboard and going into the lake, not this time of the year, obviously, but in summer, yeah, but. The drive down the Oregon coast is something that I would recommend to anybody. Yeah, that's a great drive. In Ohio, there's a guy I discovered named Tim P. Rock Essentials. Awesome channel, mostly around classic and LA rock history, Laurel Canyon, except very well done. Yeah, there's so many great YouTube channels. Do you ever use Mini Tini One? Wondering how it's holding up. Hopefully no raccoons making a home inside. No, it's holding great. No critters or anything. I even put like a mouse trap because I was suspicious that we may have rodents at some point in there. But no, it's there. It's sitting. We have to move it. I moved it a little bit a couple of days ago, and we might take it on a trip soon. We'll see. But there's so much to. Poland is 6 hours forward. Yeah, it's Eastern European time, right? Poland is 6 hours, so Poland is still Central European time zone. So it will be like farther east, like probably Belarus, Ukraine. I know Finland is in the Eastern European time zone, so I'm not looking at a map, but okay, that's good to know. But anyway, the point is we're gonna do the 3 time zones, and Kabudi, Happy New Year's, Robert and Chad. May 2025 be a positive year of positivity and love. Yeah, I would agree with that. A project I foresee a traveling Robert YouTube series, Mr. Fix It from Sherry Brennan. I don't know. I'm really not the mechanically inclined. I may do a collaboration with someone like Remy or something like that, or maybe even CLT. But my time, about doing things wrong. I mean, yeah, Minitini One, I did do the solar panels, and I mean it didn't go up in flames, so I didn't do it entirely wrong, but. Anyway, Mr. Fix It, those cassette toilets can splash back into your clothing when emptying the urine. Really, you have to get the hang of them. They're really not that bad. And if you are going to RV anywhere in the world aside from North America, you have to deal with a cassette toilet. That's the way it's done. That's the way it's done in the rest of the world. The same, the same way that everybody uses meters and liters. They all use cassette toilets as well. So. Great idea to move Minitini and drive to Port St. Joe for a weekend stay. I would have to. I think I may have to pack the bearings, and that's something a little out of my comfort zone. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Trailer traveling. How you doing, Gord? Happy Friday, traveling Robert, Ileana Sanchez, and fellow Pelican heads from Ottawa. Are you having a white Christmas up there? I'm just asking for a friend. Driving so blank. Hi to everyone in the chat. Is there India time on the half hour? Does India have only one time zone? Jackie Trujillo, hey Rob, what's your next travel in Europe? You'll be going in 2025. We're really thinking about doing. I think Italy should be next. Never been to Italy, and it's one of those destinations that we've met a lot of people lately talking about Italy. So that may be the next destination. If we can do it, we'll try to do it either early spring, so it's not too hot, or in fall. We're not going back to Europe and doing a camper van trip in the middle of summer. And the previous one wasn't even in the middle of summer, but we were south enough that it was too hot. Ask Remy, I can pack them. Hey, you're hired, man. Robert, what is tonight's drink of choice? Happy New Year to you too. And I still have one of those 6 Point Brewery Resin Double IPA. It's kind of warm, but because it was out of the fridge for a good part of the day. But Arturo Quintana, hola from Fairbanks, Alaska. Now you are having a white Christmas, if anybody is. I think India has 3 time zones, but at least 2. Yeah, India. And this is the thing with the Mercator, or the projection that we use for maps. Whatever is near the equator, it looks smaller than whatever is near the poles. So India is really a lot larger than the way it looks on a map. Same with Africa. It's a lot larger than the way it looks on the map. Bavaria should be a cool drive to Switzerland. That would be too, yeah. Maybe 26. And at some point, I'd still have this crazy idea of doing around the world in 80 days. But that one we need to plan in advance, and that's the trip where I'm going to visit finally Hawaii. Jordan Wolf, happy Friday. Robert from Wendy and Jordan in Seminole, Florida. We love your content. We'll be going to the Wave in Arizona in March. Can't wait. I applied. Can't wait. I applied for the lottery. Hopefully I get in. Did you overconsume carbs during Christmas? I feel really fat. I did. We did. We have, we're trying to do the low carb thing, but it's not really working. Too many temptations, especially this time of the year, Boot up with Bay Sharp. That is true. The Fit RV, for cassette dumping, the Fit RV patented and sells an adapter to convert to a normal sewer hose connection, so it's entirely closed system dumping your cassette. Yeah, I think he called it the Americanizer, and that's a great idea for here. I mean, in Europe they have these special receptacles. They look like oversized toilets or sinks, and that's where you dump it, and you just have to put the hose close to the bottom, so it doesn't splash. I believe in Spain, a couple of the first times that I did it, I splashed a little bit, but then I got the hang of it. Hello, Robert. Any plan to travel to the Panhandle of Florida? Not really. We're gonna travel on the Panhandle of Florida on our way to Quartzsite, but we're hightailing it. Packing bearings is almost as easy as your suitcase. And I'm getting the hang of the suitcase. We bought these cubes, these packing cubes, and it's like really a game changer. Ed in Ohio, as for Europe, do you guys prefer guided tours or going solo? I'm starting to get interested in doing the guided thing. I guess it would depend. Like with especially for filming, the guided thing doesn't really work because you have to go at their pace, and you have it's. I prefer to do like on my own pace certain things. And if we ever visit places where the language barrier is like a huge thing, like if we ever go to China or one of the Arab countries or Japan, even Japan, where the language barrier is really, yeah, I wouldn't mind, getting someone, that can explain things. But in most of Western Europe, I think we would be fine. Even Central Europe, I mean, my mom says, I wish you have a wonderful New Year 2025 with love and peace and lots of blessings. Love, Mom. Everybody say hello to my mom once again here. Merry Christmas. When will you reveal your new purchase? Soon. We will, after the Tampa RV show, most likely. El Mandalorian, love your videos from Spain. May want to rent a Mercedes on your next RV vacation in Europe. I'm thinking maybe perhaps a Mercedes would be nicer. Although I do like the Fiat Ducato slash Ram ProMaster platform. But yeah, and by the way, which reminds me, I've been editing the long versions of Spain, which I'm probably going to release in about 2 weeks. I need to take a break. I was thinking I'm gonna take a break from new videos and release it's taken me longer to make the long versions of Spain probably than a new video, believe it or not. But much prefer solo travel, young Dave. But some things you can only see with a guided tour. And for example, when we were in Paris 10 years ago, we did the Garnier Palace, which is the opera house, and that you can only do with a guided tour. And it was kind of like a slow pace guided tour, so you were able to see everything, and you get the explanation, better, nicer perspective of what you are seeing, and sometimes. Sometimes that is better. I mean, it depends. It depends where you are. And some places you can only do with guided tour, like
in Mexico when we went for the cruise.
Oh, we did the cruise. We went to the Mayan ruins. I mean, we could have done that on our own, but when you have a guide at a place, I mean, you wouldn't be able to. But when you get a guide at a place like that, you get the context, and it tells you this. I mean, this used to be the square, and this used to be the temple, and this used to be where they would, do whatever. So it's and these trees is where they will hang the hammocks. Not really, but you know what I mean. Peter Ranieri, Happy New Year, and thank you, Mr. CLT. TravelingRobert.com. That's the website where you can see all the information and my merchandise and my favorite products, and it's an ever evolving labor of love by our friend Remy. Christopher Olson, they are building RVs on the new Ford Transit chassis in Europe now. Really? It's not as basic as the Fiat, but not as expensive as Mercedes. And you can get, I'm sorry, and you can get that Ford, I'm sure in Europe it's going to be diesel, but you can get that Ford in all-wheel drive too, which is a good thing. I don't know if you, but yeah. I like the Ducato. And some of them are not as basic, I hear. And it is pink hand waving. That's what it says here. Pink hand waving. And Jimmy DC says, hi, Illy. Yeah, Illy's right here off camera. Or if you go to Italy next year, visit Lake Como. Definitely, Lake. I'm thinking we're gonna when we go to Italy. I mean, we gotta do Venice, of course, and then maybe if we'll go to Milan, and in Milan we can bota que no es compota, and in Milan we might rent, you know, we're not gonna do a camper van. We're gonna do something like a proper Class C, and maybe you know, drive around Tuscany. There's I want to go. What's the name? The boozing abroad. Where's the town where
Bologna.
Bologna, where they invented the Bolognese spaghetti. It's supposed to be one of the best preserved medieval towns in the world. So yeah. The RV DJ refills, anyone? Yeah, well, I still have a little bit. It's kind of warm, which is not a good thing, but yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Give me some of that good stuff. Dylan Reynolds in the house, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Dylan from the Greater Toronto area of Pickering in Ontario, Canada. Happy New Year, Traveling Robert. Hope to see you at Mount Rainier next year, George N. Maybe. I mean, I still, at the very least, I want to get to Mount Shasta. We might be able to go a little farther north. Because Steve Gibling is here, the eyeglasses guy, having a cold Sam Adams IPA at Boston Beer. Are you in Boston? Florence, so compact, beautiful, historic. Look for all 4 David sculptures, 4 of them now. Yeah, definitely yeah, Florence we definitely want to visit. Christopher Olson, the most equipped Fiat is still low equipped compared to basic Ford or Mercedes ATM, but Fiat is very popular, old proven tech that is not that expensive. Yeah, those Ducatos are like the standard, right? Those are workhorses, and I really like them. I mean, they have great visibility. They turn on a dime. I mean, those Ducatos are incredibly maneuverable. And the only thing I miss, you know, in those, you know, Starship has so much technology, which at the beginning I didn't like so much, but once you get used to the having that huge screen that you can, you know, have your CarPlay or Android Auto and the backup camera with trajectory and 360 view, and it's like, yeah, it's like you miss it when you don't have the Lost RVers. Happy New Year's on to Q25. What, new RV? We'll soon find out. David Bars, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. The Lost RVers, you're gonna be at Quartzsite, right? So I'll see you in a whole of like 2 or 3 weeks. I can't believe Quartzsite is like gonna be like, yeah. I mean, this time is flying. Robert, can you go over your Wednesday and Thursday Tampa show schedule? I missed it earlier. Thursday, 2 to 4 p.m. at the Winnebago booth. That's going to be Wednesday. I'm going to be all over the place. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. But, yeah. Stick with the Ducato, ProMaster US. Yeah, that's where it's at. I mean, if I would also like to have a Mercedes, you know, the Sprinter cutaway chassis with a nice, you know, RV behind it. But Christopher Olson, can I please get another whiskey? Whiskey, did he say? I have a single malt somewhere in here somewhere. Mr. CLT, Robert, not sure if you have time, but if you want to try a good restaurant in Naples, try Sales. Maybe tomorrow. And we're probably gonna meet up with Remy out here and hang out a little bit, because Remy is also here in Naples at the moment. I was gonna say something else and I'm like totally Remy says, I'm 30 minutes from Robert right now in Naples, going to Michigan in spring to build fencing for horses for a friend. I would love to go to Michigan again. I hear that Detroit has become a great city again. So I was gonna say something and I totally forgot what it was. It was something about travels. Well, it'll come back to me. Just join the chat. Looks like you're in a different trailer. Any news I missed? It is a different trailer. Yes, I did something. I am not gonna reveal a whole lot of details, but yes, this is obviously not Mini Tini 4. OFK from Ethiopia. One of these days we're gonna go to the African continent too, for sure. Time flies too quick, buddy. But yes, see you at Quartzsite. Hopefully by the end of January. And I'm gonna show you my schedule here. I'm just gonna tell you, because the idea is early in January. I'm just gonna hightail it to Quartzsite. I'm gonna drop the trailer somewhere out there, probably in Phoenix. Fly to Tampa and do the Tampa RV show. I have 2 meetups with Winnebago. I have Tampa RV show, and this is the 40th anniversary of the Tampa RV show, so it's important. It's gonna be great to be there. And then probably on Sunday the 19th, I'm flying back to Quartzsite or to Phoenix and drive to Quartzsite, and that will be with Mini Tini 4, and spend that whole week at Quartzsite at the RV show. And then from there, we're going to Golden Valley to develop Pelicamp West. And after that, it depends on many factors. We might do a little bit of Vegas or California. We'll see. We'll do a little bit of touristy stuff out there. And then back to Florida eventually by March, for sure. And then we'll see what else we do throughout the rest of the year, but that's kind of the plan for so I'm going to reset the chat here and go back actually from Jim in DC. Some of the best Ethiopian food is right here in DC. And when I was in DC the last time, chef, I forgot his name right now, it escapes me. He has a Persian restaurant in DC. Absolutely amazing food. He's also an RVer. He's a fan, and he invited me to his place. So, yeah. How about at least a teaser for the new camper nickname? I was thinking Trek Trendy, but that's like another RV. That's another YouTube channel. He does like luxury cruises and airlines and trains. So. It's gonna be either Trek Trendy or Trendy Trekker or something of the
Pelly Trend.
Or Pelly Trend or Trendy Can. You see the trend here? Garces on the road. If you can check out for lunch the Total Club, nice toes in the sand experience. Oh, cool. Detroit has already been made great again. That's good to know, because Detroit. Last time I was in Detroit, it was kind of starting to come back, but it was still kind of like Jurassic Park or Your Ass Is Parked or something in between. Funny, we always talk about food at some point in the chat. Never fails. Hey, everybody likes to eat, right? And I was looking at the. I'm editing the long movie for Spain, and that first day in Madrid, I was like 10 pounds thinner than I am right now. I'm looking at the video, I'm like, what happened? Too much good food. Detroit was a surprise when I was there last spring. It was clean and nicer than expected. Yeah, I'm definitely going back to Detroit sometime this summer. We're going to do Ethiopian food is fantastic. Hard to find though. I've never had Ethiopian food. I don't think I have. So What do you think of England? I love England. I mean, I was there 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, and I loved it. We must go back. It's just a matter of finding the time. We need to do at least one international trip a year, and it's just a matter of finding the time. And have you visited Silver City, New Mexico yet? They have some incredible Indian ruins and a monastery with some of the nicest monks you'll ever meet. No, we haven't been there yet, but I'll add it. Pelly Trekker, that's a good one. Mary Cannon, hello there, Mary Cannon Wyeth from Iowa. I may be in Arizona too, but 6 to 7 hours from Quartzsite. Didn't know it could take that long to drive from one part of Arizona to another. It's a pretty big state, yeah. Where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Because we're gonna be all over Arizona, so we may cross paths. Ada Margalitazzi, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Hi Robert, our family loves watching your videos. Please say hi to my son Mateo, 9 years old. He learned so much from you. Thank you. I'm so glad. And hi Mateo, hope you keep watching. I'm so glad you enjoy the show. Good times. Naples is very expensive for every parking, way overpriced. Yeah, it's a ritzy town, man. Naples, for the most part, is a pretty ritzy town here. Lots of wealthy retirees, and if you take that cruise on the bay, you see those mansions on the water. I mean, nothing on like Gables by the Sea in Miami. It's like that kind of like, you know. Eating too much and not having that early morning walk. Yes, I can relate. I try whenever I wake up and there's time and I'm feeling kind of high energy. I do try to run my 4 miles in Coral Gables. And I try to do it as consistently as possible, but it's not. I need to start doing some weights and stuff. So. Jeffrey McCommon, I'm happy. The chat brings me joy. Let me tell you, joy is the key. Young Dave in Phoenix, if you have time, the Musical Instrument Museum is a must see. Yeah, I've been to Phoenix a couple of times and I always miss it. This time I'm gonna put it on my map right now. It probably is on my map. A Musical Instrument Museum. on East Mayo Boulevard, Phoenix, Arizona. I'll make sure to visit this time around. I'll make sure. It's one of those places that I've been meaning to go to. Boot Up with Bass Sharp. Sumo Springs made a world of a difference in our Travado. And I just watched the video at, what's their name? Our Everyday Getaway. Rogelio. Our Everyday Getaway. He installed Sumo Springs on his Winnebago Trend.
That was all, yeah.
When he went to Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I tried jump roping. Turns out I don't need the rope. Getting off the ground would be a great start. Yeah. I mean, as long as we keep moving, you know, it's we don't have to be like athletes, but we can also not allow for our bodies to decay, you know. Anyway, a 4-mile run in South Florida is like running 6 elsewhere because of the humidity. That's true. Although this time of the year, man, in the morning it's like 65 degrees. It's maybe 70 on a hot day. It's been nicer. You try that in August and it's like 90 degrees with 90. I mean, you just get exhausted from the, and you sweat so much. Some days I get back home and I'm like soaked, like I just took a shower with my clothes on. Hey, Christian McNeil, hello there. What's up, Robert from Iowa? my father-in-laws and sister-in-law Victoria and Martha are watching. They are from Boynton Beach visiting us. Boynton Beach, cool town. That's near Palm Beach. Yeah. REM. Would that be like, and everybody hurts, and everybody cries. I hope your Christmas was wonderful, Mom. Yeah, Mom, did Mom comment earlier? Did I miss it? No. Oh, okay, no. Oh, Fredonia, Arizona is gonna be Mary Callan. Okay, let me see. Let me see where Fredonia is because I have no idea. What would we do without Google, huh? Fredonia, Arizona. Oh, you're north. You're like almost in Iowa. I mean in Utah. Kanab. Okay, near Kanab. Kanab is a beautiful town in Utah. I don't know if we're gonna be going that way, but yeah, you're at the northern area of Arizona there. Yeah, I'm thinking Pelican West is at the northwest corner of Arizona, for context here. So it's 6:49 already. Time is flying. Time is flying. Do you remember Dr. Demento? No, I think that may be before my time. I don't know. The natural beauty of Yellowstone unleashed. Talking about happy Christmas and New Year, wonderful year, and watching Boxing Day match on Willow TV. Is Boxing Day like a Boxing Day, or is like Boxing Day because you're putting stuff back in the boxes to return them? And my mom says, "Thanks, Mom," from Miami, Florida. From Flagami, Miami, Florida. No, she's not in Flagami. No, east of Lejeune is another neighborhood that I don't remember right now. Probably west, Little Havana, actually. Anyway, where am I talking about that? Wakulla Springs in September, really cool place to visit. I've heard of it. Okay, pineapple on pizza. You had to go there, Mike. The Lost RVers. Pineapple on pizza. It's there's a song by the Pet Shop Boys called "It's a Sin," and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Rafael Ugali. Have you been to Yellowstone National Park, Robert? I've been technically to Yellowstone 3 times. Although, like, to the main attractions, only twice. But I was there once. I was there first in 2019. That was that epic 2019 road trip where most of you started subscribing to me back in 2019. Don't tell anybody, but Ili is looking for a bottle opener. We lost the bottle opener, the corkscrew. That was the first. The second time is when I met, our friend Jason and Misty. Jason, the pilot, and I met him at the what nowadays is Sun Outdoors Yellowstone at Gardiner. And that trip, I pretty much just drove through the park with trailer in tow, and I did one of the. I forget the name now. One of the geyser basins, and that was it. And then last year I went with Ely. We did like the whole park pretty much. And Yellowstone is amazing. Plaza Pix. Hello, Robert and Ely. Thanks for all you do. I'm Cuban. My husband and I love your videos. Loved Spain. Spain was a lot of fun. And look out not this weekend, but next weekend we're gonna do actually 2 weekends from now. I'm gonna release the movies. The whole video as a long. There's gonna be a 3-hour movie about Madrid, and I think it's gonna be like a 7-hour movie, just the whole camper van trip. I'm still working on that one. Pelican West is the 5th of the 4 corners. Actually, it is. Yeah. TN Mountain Mark. I see you in Tampa. Too early to call. Yeah, I hope to see you there too. We're gonna do, as I said, 3 meetups in Tampa. Thursday 2 to 4, and Saturday 11 a.m. to 12 noon, and then 2 to 4 again. 2 to 4 are going to be at the Winnebago booth, and the other one at the Influencers Barn. That's what they call it. It's on the southwest corner of the map. Check it out. Anyway, Las Vegas, Nevada native. Happy Friday. When are you planning on departing for Quartzsite? Probably sometime in the first week of January. That's kind of the plan. It's a long drive. It's a long drive. It's like what, 70 hours or something like that. These travelers, what happened to your Miami home? It looks like mini takeover. No, Miami home is still there. Sticks and bricks, bricking and sticking like always. Are you bringing your new RV to Quartzsite? No, I'm not. I'm bringing Mini Tini 4. Garza's on the road. If you're going out tonight for dinner, go and check out a neighborhood called Victoria Park. It's a thing here in Naples to see Christmas light. Probably not. Maybe tomorrow. But tonight we're just gonna stay here, chill. Probably watch some YouTube and organize things in here a little bit. Maybe clean up a little more. Find out where the shades for the windshield are, that kind of thing. Mary Callan Wyeth, I started watching in 2019. First video was the old Four Corners video in the rental RV. That's still to this day my #1 video. People are still watching that video. It's had like 7 million views or something like that. It's incredible. So I need to figure out what I did right in that video and do it again, right? Remy, are you supposed to email me these things to update the website? What things? Well, we'll talk tomorrow. What is this Sunday's video? Thank you, I'm glad you asked. This Sunday video is not going to be a regular travel video. It's the last video of the year. And everybody's taking breaks here and there, right? I'm kind of taking a break. This Sunday video is gonna be my New Year's, which is what? It's gonna be on the 29th, so not quite New Year's, but it's gonna be the New Year's video, and it's gonna be the South Florida meetup with footage from our friends Jim in DC and Mr. CLT. And that was a great meetup. We had some great door prizes. I gave away my slightly used e-bike, my electric. We gave away 3 Slinky stoves, and a bunch of stuff that I had been collecting over the years that, I'd rather, give it to you guys. Some of you may be able to put it to good use. So that was kind of the idea. What do I gotta do to get sponsored trips like you? I don't really get sponsored trips all that much. Winnebago sponsors me in the sense that they give me a new travel trailer every year or two, and I do get those Sun Outdoors videos that I did. But and I guess when you need to get a bunch of great people like you guys, and people who watch you and that's it. That's basically it. It's taken many years to get to this point, and I'm very, very grateful for all you guys. James Ammons, Merry Christmas, Robert and wife, my wife and I are looking forward to dancing the night away into the new year like we did before. Are you going Mini Tini Lounge New Year's? Yes, New Year's Eve, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern. That's kind of the idea. It's on my New Year's resolution list, but that list never gets done. I know, it's like the bucket list, right? Nestor Portuguez, and we're almost out of time. How are you now? I miss you. Your very good travel with your complete explanation. Oops. Oh snap. My YouTube crashed. It does that sometimes. What do you? I missed your very good travel with your complete explanations. That's every Sunday. Every Sunday we have one of those. And is Illy driving the new rig yet? I'm sure she will. It actually, I mean, when you go like fast, like I was going on I-75 at 70 miles per hour, it's quite an adventure because it's like a little bit of this, you know. It was a little bit windy, but the purpose of this rig will be to do more like road trips, like on like blue highways, road trips on the back roads of America, and being able to stop at almost every spot, at every small town, you know, and see things. It's just gonna be a different type of video that I've always wanted to do. Jeffrey De Bartolo, my first video. What? Oh, I forgot. Oh my God, Illy just reminded me. I just went to the PO box before I came on this quick road trip, and I have a bunch of cards, and I just checked my informed delivery, and I have more for next week. But anyway, this one comes from Cindy and Bob in Illinois, and I hear noises from the outside. Very nice, thank you so much. And this one came with a super cash. Thank you so much, Cindy and Bob from Dubuque, and we met him at the Dubuque Meetup. So thank you so much. We need to go back to Iowa. I need to go back to Dubuque. That I mean, it wasn't like that many people, but that was a great meetup because it was like we were like what, 8 people or 10 maybe, and we actually got to know each other and talk to each other. You know, Mary Callan was there too, and Dubuque, Iowa is a pretty cool town. So thank you for that super cash. We're gonna use it to do laundry tomorrow. Illy's rolling her eyes like, oh, you didn't say that. And this one has a super cash too. Who knew? This one comes from Christopher and Alice Cuviello from North Carolina. Thank you so much. And here's the card and a very nice note here. Thank you. Thank you. And we got 2 more, I think 3 more. This one comes from, just says Stevenson from Washington, D.C. My mom got one too, by the way. One. And Christmas 2024 from the White House. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And your very kind words that I'm not gonna... hopefully we'll get to do a hike together this year. And last but not least, this one comes from... It doesn't say. Oh, Elk Travel. You know, the Elk. And at some point, from Donovan, at some point we're gonna do a cruise with the Elk Travel. And he wants to do a Peli cruise. I don't know if we're gonna do the Peli cruise, but at least we're gonna do a weekend cruise on one of those Virgin ships. Anyway, we're going overtime. Hold on. Thank you, the RV Dump Station, for that super chat. Happy New Year from Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long, except we're in winter. Anyway, back road trips are the best when you get up in the morning and decide, I want to go there next. Exactly. No plans, no reservations. That's kind of the thing. That's kind of what I'm going after. So, Traveling Robert, you're about to get competition. I'm changing careers. You are? Well, competition is good. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. As Young Dave says, a little bit of a drive from Dubuque. Yeah, Dubuque. Yeah, I really like Iowa. I really like the Midwest in general, but there's something about Iowa that is special. Des Moines was really great too, and I met so many great people. At last call for alcohol, and yeah, I'm like, it's gone. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday evening, Saturday morning for those of you in the Philippines or Australia or that part, that part of the world. Even in Sweden, it's past midnight. So, um, I'll see you next. Where are we gonna be next Friday? I don't even know. It's that kind. It's been that kind of. Next Friday, we're probably gonna be somewhere in Florida. Probably not in Miami. Probably somewhere in Florida in this rig. Until then, thank you so much for watching and see you on the road. And I didn't bring the guitar, but I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be because I'm free in my RV. Happy New Year, everybody, and see you. When is the 31st? See you Tuesday. Tuesday, December 31st. Go to my other channel. It's just my name, Robert Morales. It's got a picture of me like singing. 5 to 6 p.m. we're gonna do a concert, and hopefully, we haven't done this in a while, so hopefully no technical difficulties.
5 to 7, no?
What did I say?
5 to 6.
5 to 7. 5 to 7. Of all the things I've lost, it is my mind that I miss the most. And yes, Jeffrey, we're gonna sing Desert Rain. Happy New Year, everybody. If I don't see you, if I do see you on Tuesday, well, Happy New Year still. 2025, a quarter of a century. See you on the road. Bye, everybody.